Alright, motherfuckers, this is Trixie. You know what we're doing. We ain't waiting around for this shit. Let's get to it. So for those of you fucking, weren't living under a goddamn rock this past week, High Iron's been boasting about their fucking Cajon 1990s gameplay pack. And I've been following this shit for almost the 2 fucking years since they announced it. Gotta go right off the bat and say it, that if you thought this was gonna be bringing, you know, the same level of energy to the table as something like, I don't even know, like Sandpatch itself, or even the level of, like, I don't even know how to describe it, but some of the German and British add-ons have had some gameplay things that have done a lot better than this. And I know that this is HIS's first thing, but they've been doing stuff for TS. They've had plenty of time to learn this. And when there's other modders coming out of the woodwork within less than a year, already partnering with Dovekill, already having a game plan, there's really no excuse. Now, I get that this is their first add-on. We were all pretty harsh on Skyhook when they brought their first one out, too. But they learned, and they moved to Horseshoe, which I still like. I know it has problems, but I personally like it. But HIS has a tendency, not so much... They have a track record that is not good. If you followed Schnauzapowers for the last several years, you know that they started out okay with, like, routes like Hanover and, you know, the Mountain Sub. But there was mostly scenario packs, and now they've gotten sloppy. Things like Bozeman have basically proven that the team doesn't care. So, I've spawned in all this shit. I have my boyfriend, Casey, here, or this will be known on VTubing as Sayori, doing the freight car review of this shit. I'm going to be bitching about these 2 fucking engines. I'll bitch a little bit about some things on the freight cars that are not realistic detail, but are faults that I have found. NGC has compiled a bug list of about 50 things wrong with this. We'll take a look at the timetable, but not necessarily run a service tonight. Analyzing stuff. I've looked at the scenarios. I haven't tried all of them, but at least the 2 local runs, they're just generic scenarios. I can't say anything bad about them, so. Alright. So this is all the stock you get in this, some of which is not listed on the Steam store or in their fucking articles. So you get the Atchison Topeka Santa Fe C40-8W in War Bonnet. Well, the silver and red War Bonnet. This one I think is also War Bonnet, if I'm trying to remember. That's the SD40-2 in blue and yellow, primarily used for freight. We have, I gotta check out my notes. We have a Greenville GA204 2-bay cement hopper. I know this because it actually says it in the files. Then we have the Greenville GA191. This is a grain hopper. And we have a Santa Fe version, and one they don't tell you about, nor do they show in any of their screenshots, that is an unbranded DTMX one. We don't have a DTMX one, so I don't know why they're hiding this and not just including it. It's extra stock, it adds variety to freight trains, I don't know why. These 2 do have classified grain loads. This one actually does have a new defined cargo load asset for cement with its own unique weight, so that's a good thing as opposed to filling this shit with aggregates. We have the 86-foot auto parts box car, which does have a cardboard box load, and it actually does affect weight and everything. It's not like on Sandpatch where it just locks the door. I think Greenville's the one who made these. And the one that I've ranted about for years, as you guys know I work in intermodal, the Gunderson Husky Stack 56-foot intermodal well cars, which were made for UPS back in 1995. There's 102 of these that exist in the world. I've only caught about, I think, almost 12. The version that is being used here is the version from Sherman Hill. As you'll notice, the numbering is no longer backwards. If this had been using the SPG or HSC versions, the numbering would be borked. That's because the HSC version uses the SPG one that Dovetail broke back in TSW2. But it is using the container loads from Skyhook Games, where they redid the unbranded containers to have more realistic container colors. Then we have the, what did we say it was, honey? The 60-foot?
It's a mixture of Berwick and Gunderson.
It's a mixture.
It looks more like a Gunderson to me.
A what we think for the most part is a Gunderson 60-foot high cube box car in Santa Fe livery. So this is from Cajon normally. It's a modern car that they've copied over. And so these are the repaints. Then we have the two most problematic things, because they're still broken. These are the 3-bay coal hoppers, which were originally released with the CSX-8 add-on. These have a problem where if they're on the back of a train, the EOT will spawn between the rails here, facing the wrong way. That's because there is no EOTD socket set up properly on the engine, or on the freight cars. You have to manually do that when you're making them. If you don't have one and the EOT can't find it, it defaults to X0, Y0, Z0, which is the origin point on a car. So we have one in the Santa Fe livery, and we do have one in a Union Pacific livery. I suppose because this gets used on the, I believe there are UP Rock trains in the timetable for use with, if you have Sherman Hill installed, for use with the Sherman Hill Union Pacific SD40-2. Following this, we have something that is literally carbon copy, and what I mean by carbon copy is that I looked at the files, and most of them are just renamed. Anyone who's ever had Peninsula Corridor will recognize the 2-bay aggregate hopper. Now these are primarily used for aggregates and ballast. So in a timetable that has no work trains, why is it here? There isn't really an aggregate system around. There's coal and cement and a couple of, and rock crushing all around Cajon Pass, but there's nothing for these unless we're doing maintenance drags. You can still see it says DTGX. This is literally listed as the SFJ one. So everything that is on this is exactly the same as it was in Peninsula Corridor, to my knowledge. They say it's the ATSF 2-bay hopper when you spawn it, but as you can see, there is no ATSF branding. Next thing is the, I think it's Thrall or Gunderson. I'm trying to remember which one. It's not Trinity. Original bi-level autorack, 89 feet. You've known this from Sandpatch Grade, Oakville, Sherman Hill, and Cajon Pass. The version here is the one used from Sherman, so it does have the kind of Sherman-specific braking, but it's a pretty good one. This is in the Santa Fe livery too, and it actually does have, you know, ATSF at the bottom, the first car we have of these that has that, because the CSX one should have ETTX, I think the Oakville ones are supposed to have TTGX, and the Cajon ones could be one of many different manufacturers. So we have that, and then this, while not loaded, is taken from, to my knowledge, this one is taken from the SD70 Ace logo add-on, and not from Horseshoe Curve. This is the 89-foot flat car, which they have turned from the regular load-carrying version into a version that can carry trailers by modding the trailers as part of the truck trailer asset. So the hitches are part of that, so they don't spawn on this. So there's that. So that's everything you get in this pack. And it does have the same generic 2 40-foot containers on 40-foot chassis on each end of this for this that you probably wouldn't see much of. You would see 45 foots, you'd see 28 foots, you might see 53 foot every once in a while, but, you know, 40-foot containers on chassis being the standard as someone who works in the industry is not something that would be standard even back then. You'd have to fuck up pretty badly in an intermodal yard for a whole train of those to be out there, and if you fucked up that bad, you'd be in the ground before you could walk out of the fucking office. So, over there, I'm covering these. As you can see, we have shit from Sandpatch and Cajon. My boyfriend will be using these to compare the aspects of these to what we already have, to tell you what's correct, what's fucked, and what's broken, and what we actually like about the pack. This also includes the Dash 8, and for reference, because it's an older looking version, instead of using the Cajon SD4-2, we will be, at my boyfriend's request, using the Sherman Hill SD4-2, because we're not using the King Creek one. So, I will say NGC has a bug list of about 50 different things, which I may actually pull up in the background. There is a great number of issues with these. The red paint already has... let me look at my chat. Cargo pack. They made one thing I don't hate, the UP coal car. That's the one thing. Can you open the auto rack up? Yes, we can, actually. I don't believe I have this one set as a load. I think the single spawn is empty, but yes, it works just as it would in the patches of sand. And in Sherman Hill, and in... Yes, and in terrible, terrible Canadian route we don't talk about, because it sets me off. Alright, so a list of things off of the General Electric C40-8W. These are the list of errors as compiled by NGC, or as some know through my Discord Miku. This is the list of all of the issues that have currently been discovered with this Dash 8. 1. The cab interior clips through the exterior gull wing roof. This is because the cab mesh, despite what high-iron simulations will tell you, is lying. They did not adjust anything on the inside of the cab. The cab mesh is from CSX, who has a different spec cab shape than that of Santa Fe, meaning a Santa Fe cab body, a CSX cab shell, doesn't really fit well inside a Santa Fe locomotive. I'll demonstrate that in a moment. The rear cab door interior is taller than the exterior. We will showcase that as well. The horn has no or very little cab occlusion, which showcases to me they didn't exactly know how occlusion worked in TSW. It's not the easiest thing. There is a CSX step decal left in the cab. There are no rear numbered decals on this. The horn button on the conductor's control stand does not activate the horn. It only activates the bell. The nose cab light emits no lighting, but the texture does glow. AA trains have their ditch lights turned off if they're using the Dash 8. The ATSF skin can sub into place of the CSX skin. So if you are on Sandpatch Grade and you own the CSX Dash 8 and you happen on this pack, this Santa Fe Dash 8 will sub in there. Which, as cool as it is, for the time isn't accurate and is extremely rare that that would ever happen. Not saying it couldn't, but it's not the point of this pack. A polygon of the leading truck front axle sanding hose is attached to the wheel, making the sanding hose wiggle with wheel movement. This is a big problem. In the livery designer, there is broken UV mapping on the horn and exhaust deck. You'll see these as black splotches when you enter the editor, as well as the number board numbers remaining visible and the brake wheel remaining gray, meaning you can't edit those. There are some black lines on the very front right and left panels near the front steps, possibly caused by an incorrect ambient occlusion bake. Stretched UVs on the plow causing texture warpage. I assume both front and rear plows. The back of the roof number boards are missing faces, causing a large see-through section of the mesh. The cigar band detail on the nose floats off of the nose on the edges where they wrap around. The center axle on both trucks is missing a traction motor and an axle. That's just the bugs discovered for this alone. I haven't even gotten to everything else yet. The only thing we couldn't find bugs with is the 56-foot. So, you'll see there's, even here, there's, well, it's not here. There's some weirder stuff. Miku doesn't have it, but there's something about the steps. You can kind of see what they mean about the plow. It's not, see how it's not synced? And to say that that hangs off the sides? It might, and I just don't know. Textures are also not the highest resolution. Apparently the decals file is 1024 by 1024 instead of 2048 like it would be on most engines. The sounds for this locomotive are entirely the same as they were on the CSX-8. In fact, the entirety of everything, of all the leftover data from the CSX-8 is still left in this pack, including the placeholder AC4400 model Dovetail was using when first testing the unit in early development. So the only sound that has changed on these locomotives is the horn, which, according to the files, is a Leslie S3L, it would presume. However, it seems, thanks to some research through NGC, there is a chance this horn may not have been acquired properly. Now, we don't know the legal stuff or all the stuff that happened behind the scenes with higher-end simulations, but NGC has confirmed that the sound waves match up between this and the Santa Fe SD40-2, released sometime in the last few years, by Train Simulations for OpenRails, which is a payware add-on. The horn is the one thing I don't hate on this pack, overall. The cab interior is also completely incorrect. The locations of certain gauges, the radio, and other things are inaccurate for Santa Fe. I don't have an immediate reference to pull up because my vision is failing right now. Every issue that was there... Wait, that's not... Is that... No, that is the end of... Oh, okay. So, there's that. Now, they do actually... does it actually work? Oh, it does for the helper services. They did at least change that. But this cab mesh is incorrect. So I'll showcase a couple of the things that are causing errors. Here you go. Inner and outer. Not matching. Not acceptable. Now to see what we're talking about with the cab mesh not clearing, that is part of the interior cab mesh. That should not clip through. Clips through in a lot of places. Now, contrary to the little thing that was said on one of the roadmap streams by Pedelson saying, please don't say that these are just reskins, they've had a lot more work put in them, there are changes on the outside, absolutely. To say that these aren't actually reskins as someone who's looked through the files, that is inaccurate. However, there are some things which kind of feel like DTM features, which are adjustable exterior blinds, which I think is a nice touch. The values of red, as found by HostessCat, especially here, have a value of 255, so they're way too bright. The coloring is just, as Cat has stated, and as I've seen off many prototypical photos, the color is off. And that's not just due to the fact that I have clouds up. That's so that I don't burn my left eye out dealing with this. Now, there are also some physics issues with these, but we'll deal with that later. I don't remember how to get head out window. Oh wait, maybe it's this. There it is. Okay, wait, mirrors cannot be adjusted. You do have a banking comm should you need it. EOT emergency. Another thing you may notice when you're in service mode or in scenarios is that certain freight cars have the TrainLink ATX EOTD with the little CSX decal on it, and others will have a unbranded version of the present day BNSF EOT. Mind you, this was 1990s, that EOT didn't exist. And while the version on Sandpatch technically isn't the most accurate, they were used at the time. The ATX models were of that time. There's even older ones that we could have had modeled, but those are only modeled in Run 8. This is due to the fact that you actually have to set up the EOT per car through, I believe, the RVM, the Rail Vehicle Model file. So if you didn't adjust that when you copied a car over, it's going to use whatever the existing one is. The only one that has a proper Trainlink EOTD with no branding is the Tube ballast hopper from Caltrain, because that's where the unbranded version of the Sandpatch EOT first originated back in summer 2020. So there are a lot of mapping issues, and I could go on to a lot of this. Some of this is probably better covered in Sean's video than mine. But, you know, you are really getting a reskin, and you can tell just by the texture work. There's a lot that just isn't right. It said there was a CSX step decal on the inside. Where? Oh. Camo guy, red. Disappointed is packed. TSW. Santa Fe shouldn't have a CFM. Middle axle's missing. Yep. Santa Fe shouldn't have a continuous flow meter gauge. The speeder should be digital. The radio and the HRT on top should be on top of the desktop control stand. Of course, the cab is just directly the CSX one. Thanks, Kat. Yeah, that fills in some of the details that I couldn't list. We will actually look as we go to move some of these issues. So let me go. Generate my fields. Work with me, TSW. There you go. There's part of the sanding too. Yes, and as you will notice, yes, there is an axle here. Well, no. You'll notice on the front, there is an axle. There is a traction motor. On the middle, they've opted to do the cool thing that Lionel does in some of their legacy locomotives. And MTH to a certain degree. Where a third motor isn't needed on a truck. Because ingenuity. I need to look through Miku's list again. I slide up, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I should indicate that, yeah, no rear number decals. You have no numbers on the back. A thing that everyone who's seen a Dash 8, who's ever had a Santa Fe one, knows there are numbers on the back. In fact, I'm pretty sure milepost simulations, even when he was at his lowest point doing Raton. Did you make that tea for me? Thank you, sweetheart. In the snow mapping shows the original CSX antenna array on the roof and dozens of other small texture things. That I can look at because we're using God mode. I ain't using dovetail stuff. Even if their weather system is pretty nice. There we go. There, now we can look at the snow map. Also, there's bad snow mapping on the trailers on the 89-foot flat cars, though that might be, if they import it from Horseshoe, that might actually have been Skyhook's issue. Yeah. Well, to check that, I have to spawn in a trailer train, so I can do that, because we will actually load a timetable in a moment and examine that once I've ripped through the rest of these cars. This is just the first engine, so you can imagine how well this is going to go once I rip through this. You will notice an avatar change when I have my boyfriend on doing his rant, because as a late birthday present, I found one of his more favorite characters as a live 2D model, so he'll be using that for the first time. I've already tested it. I also found that there's certain things my current model can do I did not know about. I cannot tell you, because as we all know, it is not suitable for Wabtec electronics. But anyways, you'll notice there's just, I mean, having snow melted around the stack is nice, and there are some things that just doesn't feel finished. And because this isn't TSC, we don't have a manual to refer to which person on HAS worked on which thing. This is kind of an issue, because we could at least say, well, maybe we give credit to so-and-so for X, Y, and Z. Yeah, they're right. That does that. So, that's the Dash 8. That's all you need to know about it, really. If there is anything else I missed, you know, snow map's missing on other things, so now we have this. This has the same horn, or S3L. This has a ton of unfinished textures and models from previous tests left in the files, including a texture that's a little bit darker and more weather than this. Hopefully NGC and Cat can get it working. This is our only second ever SD40 in TSW's history to have a nose light. The only other one is Sandpatch Grade, which is using the Seaboard spec, I believe. So, from a glance, looks decent enough, though the font on the nose, we're actually going to look through what's wrong with this SD4-2. Front Santa Fe text is completely wrong font. In the livery designer, the number board numbers, cab numbers, and rear numbers remain visible. The underframe is colorable, but the trucks are not. There is no snow mapping, which is very obviously missing when coupled with the C40-8W. All of the fans spin at full speed, even the dynamic brake fans, which should only be active during dynamic braking. I looked in the files, there is a fan controller asset. I don't know how they messed this up. Yeah, that's not the right font. I can just tell. I should also mention that these all look weirdly shiny because I have turned the wetness all the way up so you can see the way everything is baked. This one, to my immediate knowledge, is based off the Sherman Hill model for the core, so enjoy Sherman Hill brakes. It does have, where did the number board? Wait, I turned those on. What? Do they not work? Okay, that's another thing, slightly. Now, as a woman who's bitched about fans not spinning on things in model railroading for the past 400,000 years, I'm very happy to see that all the fans spin. I just wish they were supposed to. But as you can see, yes, we are in the middle of the winter, and they have... I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. You'll notice it's also not on any of the freight cars, because despite the fact there isn't much snow that happens on California, it can happen. What, the lack of rear number boards? Stand by. Nice work, but they're really dim. You can only see them at night. Oh, what? Oh, there's a rear number boards light and there's no rear number boards. That... I almost just dropped my tea. Darling, could you fetch me some more tea, please? I'm about to crash out. Now I do, despite this being a mostly negative stream, I do want to defend something for HIS that they did right. And they did it this way because there isn't another way to do it without being wrong. As someone who's worked in the intermodal industry for just about 5 years now, well, it will be as of 4 days from now, I've seen a lot of things. And one thing I do know about, even though I didn't know as much about the 90s, one thing I do know is a lot of the standard well cars and spine cars you see of today didn't exist back then, or at the very least were very uncommon. The 56-foots, for the time, are correct. Mind you, there are only 102 of them, and the containers for them would be wrong. They would be hauling 4 28-foot containers specifically designed by UPS, because UPS was trying to predict the container market at the time and thought 28-foots would be the gold standard. And turns out they were completely fucking wrong. But the 56-foots remained. Their only real good use now is being the substitutes if you run out of 53-foots. But they can support 20-foots and 40-foots and 53-foots. So I think they can technically support 48s. I don't remember. Yeah. So that and the 89-foot flat cars to have a trailer train, those are technically about as correct as you're going to get. Them not using maxi stack 4s, very good decision. It's just that they don't have much. And while they are advertising they're doing spine cars, that's coming with the Jeep 60, and that's going to be on the modern side. They are the correct spine cars, but they have a few things my boyfriend pointed out that are wrong. At least the hitches are right. I think. I hope. But, yeah, there isn't much visually wrong, particularly with this unit, as there is with the Dash 8. I should also mention that while the original SD4A-2 for Sandpatch grade was actually made by Skyhook for Dovetail as a second-party operation, the Dash 8 was not actually made. The Dash 8 model has never actually been made by Dovetail. It is made by a Russian second-party developer that they've contracted out, known as Kasagi Game Foundry. Meaning that Dovetail didn't design the model from the ground up. They told Kasagi, Kasagi did some research, designed it, gave it to Dovetail. So anyone saying that the, no, sorry. I'm just a goth chick with a really fucked up voice. Doing certain things fucks up your throat. The girl has to make a living somehow. So, anyone who blames Dovetail for the model, Dovetail had the ability to fix things up afterwards, but to say the whole model is Dovetail's original fault? No. You can blame Kasagi Game Foundry for that. But all the adjustments made afterwards, blame HIS and Dovetail absolutely. Just know where it came from, because it's not listed in any manual. Now, these are the two most competent cars in this, and I'll at least say these actually list the types that they are in the RVDs. None of the rest of these do. This one is the Sherman Hill one, so it works and has proper sounds and okay brakes. Everything else, these are from the Dash 8. That's from Sherman Hill. That's from HSC, and then these are the 3 new ones. So, considering everything else has a bug list, which my partner can read, but also point things out, apparently none of the locomotive... The other thing is, despite this being a TSW6 DLC, these two locomotives do not have locomotive faults. A thing that would have been actually really cool, because they're General Electric and EMDs, and there's a lot of things, according to the service maintenance, that can go horribly wrong. Especially with the Dash 8. Because there's a lot of electronical stuff. So, despite this being a TSW6 DLC, it doesn't launch with the core feature that Dovetail said would be in all TSW6 DLCs going forward from release. Now we have to hope that Skyhook, with their nuclear flask with the Class 20 coming out next week, doesn't fall into the same pitfalls. So, let's hope for them. But, yeah. Also, the Formation Designer tool breaks completely if you add one locomotive or freight car from this pack into a consist. I don't know exactly how this is. There's also continuous coupler clanking, but that might be due to the physics or other screw-ups, considering everything on Cajon has done that. That might be a simulgraph issue set up by Dovetail when they built TSW3 that they just never fixed. So, anyways, I am going to go. Bye-bye. And you fuckers are going to have my boyfriend for the next time. I'm going to proceed to lay on the bed and I don't know what I'm going to watch. But I'm going to probably scream. Alright, so let me change models really quick. Change. Load! There. There she is. Alright. This is about good for you? That's good? Okay. Do you want me to pull up the README or do you have it? You remember the keys? You know them all? Okay. Because just remember that the ones in this do not work. Anyways, I'm gonna hand this over to my boyfriend. So, that's my side of things. And, yeah. There you go. Show up in a second. Hit that so it doesn't fuck up. Okay. Just hover over OBS, make sure it's showing up. Alright. Take it away, baby.
Alright, folks. Someone needs a freight car expert here, so, first time VTubing. Is the mouth? Test.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see here.
Is my phone over there? No, I left mine on the charger. Turn the heat down. It's fucking 75 degrees. 78.
Sorry, okay, no, I'm having fun. Alright, folks. Someone needs a freight car expert here, and, well, I'm the closest thing Yuri's got. I want to yell about these later, and she really wants me to yell about this, so I'm going to spoil it now and tell you, despite the low quality on the textures, these are two of the best freight cars you're getting out of this pack. In front of me is a Santa Fe GA204. Wow, that is some really bad scuffing on that. Oh. Oh, I love the JPEGing, as I call it. I love that.
I'm wondering who made the text.
Oh, I love it.
Honestly, given the toaster, though, it might be repo. It might not be EPN. I will read the chat.
What year is it?
What year is it?
What year is it?
It's year 2025, hopefully.
And this is the newest release?
Correct. It released approximately 8 hours and 39 minutes ago. For Steam.
So if I ran, how long ago was Heavy Haul again?
Heavy Haul was March 16th, 2017.
How do I run really fast in this game again?
Crouch. Because I haven't set up the thing. Oh, is it not set?
No.
Hang on.
Also, these are bouncing all over the place.
Go up to,
Yeah, these are...
okay, go up to God mode at the top.
Hold on. Hold on.
That's because of the way I spawned them.
Hold on.
It's because I hooked them in with God mode, so the couplers are horribly compressed.
The trick is what you do is you set the handbrake on one of them and you just do this.
So
there you go. See?
Okay.
So okay.
If you want to get run around, use God mode at the top.
Okay.
Okay.
These are trucks from how long ago? How long ago was the release of the beta of Sandpatch?
The beta was December 9th. December 9th to December 12th, 2016.
So 9 years ago.
Yes.
Okay.
The release build was March 16th, 2017.
So, do you mind telling me why the trucks look worse from something 9 years older than what came with the base game?
You mean something 9 years newer? Yes. Oh god, I just realized, are those the springs on the spine cars you're showing?
They might as well be, but look at the frame.
Yeah. You know what? I don't remember these problems being when on Skyhook's Cane Creek DLC.
Oh, that's great. I can actually open the oh wow. Oh. Okay, hold on. This is like the tiniest bit of movement. That is like what's smaller than millimeters?
Millimeters.
This is like millimeters of my mouse that I'm moving.
Well, that's a problem that we've had with certain switches forever.
You just see it's good.
Okay, it does have the percentage handbrake. So that's an improvement over Sandpatch.
Okay, there is an animation too. Hold on, I remember how to do this.
Now, does it apply the actual brake cylinders?
It is. It is moving. I'm seeing it down here. Okay. Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Can you click on the chat? So
The knuckle is known as a buckeye. I could have swore that's the British word when they cheat and stole it from us.
What does it say?
It says buckeye.
Oh, that's bad. That's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could have swore that oh, what was it called? What was it called? The 66 is it? That has the conversion coupler. You can do both.
Correct.
I'm pretty sure the buckeye is the word the British stole from us.
Yeah, they are. There you go. Just leave that up so that I can.
Okay, realistic springs. What to use your face
If you
eye
need
body tracking. This is VTube Studio actually. That I can know.
The model is by Wafo, who's on Patreon.
Okay, let's actually move to the car. So can I climb on these? Yes.
Here, you can bring this back up so you can look at
I don't like the anime. Oh.
Here, I'm gonna view the chat.
Okay, that works.
I think I can, anyways.
That works. All right, so can I climb to the top of the car?
Yeah, there's view chat.
No. Oh wait, yes I can.
Okay, I can't read any previously chat messages, but I can read any new ones. So if anyone wants to say anything new, point it out. Wait, it opens all of them at once?
That is like. So remember I said the bottom hatches are like really sensitive?
Oh no, those are floating point values.
Oh, those are really fast too.
Those aren't fixed values, they're floating points. Why are they using floating points?
Notice it's the number 0. It's in a decimal and then it goes to 1.
Oh no. There's a way to set the percentages and values. The NGT cab car and New York Trend have the same thing on the radio channels because you could get to. Remember, there's a reset all key.
No.
It looks beautiful in this capture.
Okay, well, here's another thing that really annoyed the crap out of me as soon as I saw one of the pictures. This tread walk looks like when you give a kid a ticket hole puncher thingy, whatever those things are called. You know what I'm talking about, my loyal audience. And you tell them to go nuts. It's like, ouch.
Yeah.
I broke my arms. I broke my arms.
No, it just happens with certain keybinds, as I told you.
There we go.
I need to fix them.
It's the most egregious here because do I even need to say words? Why there are holes going around the actual...
Wait, it's not bent to hang off the sides.
No.
And I work on catwalks like that.
Look, it's just the box with the texture. Do you see the...
Yeah. I didn't even work on those free cars, but we have those catwalks on some of the older well cars. Why is it like that?
Do you see how it just...
Oh.
That's what I'm saying, is it ends here, and then it's... Oh, I love... Oh, the...
I wish we had both models visible.
What did Sean say before? Like, what was it? Searchlight. You better watch your back. Something
yeah,
like
because the step texture. What he said, the step texture on TBT's ACU was the highest texel density thing on his entire model. Gamma guy says
These
TSU
are bad.
style texturing.
Okay, well, I'll admit I like this.
It also does
There
have a
is an
cement
animation. I do like that. That is cool. The physical shape, it's not the worst I've seen, although... Oh, God, it's beveled at the top. I have to check my notes, actually. I don't know my hot stuff about ATSF hoppers. I believe this is a GA204 hopper car. I found a picture earlier that shows that it does have a beveled top.
To the degree you showed.
Oh, but I think I'm right when I say that... Yeah, hold on. No, it is supposed to be beveled at the top, but just something feels off about it.
I think it was the 3-bay you complained about.
No, I mean the 3-bits. Alright, let's go on to something else. Alright, well, first off, this threw off my OCD as soon as I saw it. I was just annoyed when I saw this, because it's like, it's flat, and then it goes down, and then it curves, and then it goes flat. And apparently this is real. These trucks don't look as bad, but wow, the springs look worse. I think those are actually just coil things, now that I'm looking at it. You know what? Those are worse. Those are worse than that.
See, not everything's bad. My boyfriend does have a lot of better things to say about this than
Alright,
me.
same handbrake animation. Hold on. Hold on.
No, watch, it resets. See how it snaps when you touch it? So watch. Turn it all the way to the left.
Yep.
It resets the animation 0.
Well, it
when you
is.
Let go of it.
I noticed.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen.
Because it's here, and then it's here, and then if I go like
Yeah,
that...
that's in Miku's bug list.
Yeah, okay, well... Does this also say Buckeye? Of course it does.
I don't even think it shouldn't say that by default. Even you have to change it to say that. Well,
Can
actually, I
I
don't know about
climb
that.
the car? Yes, I can. Is this
I should not wait. Is there a load in there?
new?
No, I should mention that there will be a load if you set them to be loaded.
Okay,
There is a cement cargo load asset. You might only see it in scenarios, though.
Hold on. It's very picky. Alright. As soon as you go to close them, like, oh, that is... I don't know if I like that.
I don't think it was like that on other grain hoppers, but I don't remember
It sounds like I'm walking on grass when I'm up here.
They didn't change the sound?
Sounds like I'm walking on grass. I know that there's that next to me, but I only have one headphone ear in, so when I do this, it's a lot easier to hear.
Hey, hon.
Hmm?
I'm going insane. Do you want anything?
You're going to Insane?
I'm going insane. Do you want anything?
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay.
It's buy one, get one free today.
Hold on. Where's my rifle?
I fell and I broke my arm again. Alright, let's see.
There we go. And this now.
Stand on ladder. Well, I do actually like the fact that you can stand on, like, the shove platform areas of the car. I do like that.
I just gotta put the rifle in the ground.
The bottom hatches. Oh! 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 Okay. She's shooting herself in the face, folks.
Yep. Actually, I almost killed myself. That first one was loaded.
I
Went in the chamber.
I saw. Okay, folks. News. I have news. Hold on.
By the way, not a real
Oh
gun,
my
guys.
God.
I didn't kill myself.
Oh my God, he got it right. They
Well,
got something right. Hold on, you got to see this.
I'm curious now.
Unload hatch A. Clearly says hatch A. It's an independent. Hatch C, which is correct that it'd be in the middle. Hatch B, which would be on the B end of the car, which has the brake wheel. That is correct. Oh my God, they got it right.
Now I do wonder if it works under
The unloading scenarios and stuff.
Well, I just remembered it won't work because the unloaders only look for aggregates.
And DTM car is the same. Unload hatch A.
Actually, you should look more into this one because this is the one that they hid from the public.
Alright, I'll look at this one then. So the DTMX, it has it on the bottom part.
If you guys in the chat who own this thing as well notice anything else weird, please point it out.
Oh, the JPEGing is
Did you see
high.
the build date?
I
build
did,
date
1987.
Is that correct?
I mean, hold on. Built 1975. Inspected 87. Yeah, these things... From what I know of the very quick research I found of these cars, I believe it's, yep, GA119.
No,
Or 191. I have dyslexia, I swear, folks.
The stenciling is not great.
No, it also has these weird things on the side you set in the texture mode, like, and I can almost kind of see a little box around each of the ribs. Let's see, this is the shove, and then this is the platform. Yep, it has the same. Oh, I love this. It has the same damn problems.
Did you climb up?
I will in a second. I do like the animation.
That I do like. I think that's cool. I don't know if it's
And then, yep, they're just so gentle.
You know, I don't remember if in this game on Cajon if they put in a cement loader at Victorville.
Which is the one that had the broken texture again? Was it one of these hoppers?
Oh,
or
the
was
one,
it the coal hopper?
The one where the logo stopped
It's the
rendering
coal
at 50
hopper, right?
feet? No, the one with the broken textures that you were thinking of. Oh, the one with the word broken, the defect plate in this?
That's the coal
That's
hopper,
the
right?
open hoppers. I
Okay.
thought you were talking about the broken rib side, because
All right.
that's Skyhook's King Creek that has where the UP logo doesn't render past 50 feet.
I actually have to mess with the lock here. Okay.
Yep. That I believe is because that's the. Well, they must have used the Cajon core for this. Remember, there's supposed to.
Okay.
I didn't
Climb
spawn one with the load, so.
Still sounds like I'm walking on grass in an all-steel car. Okay. I actually do... I can't just run out of it either. I have to stand in a certain spot. Okay.
Yeah.
So... To close the door, I have to hover over the door area in a very specific spot.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be like that. I think is also in Miku's.
This is climb up. This is door. This is door. Lock. Okay.
Yeah, they can.
And if I'm hovering over the door, I can't do anything.
What tea flavor is this?
Lemon. And I don't think I can close this door now.
Yeah, this is what Miku was talking about.
Okay. Well,
What's the build date?
truck looks as bad. 1964. I don't know about that.
An 86 foot?
86 foot auto parts. Hold on. I'm actually gonna.
Yeah, I need to look this up.
Hold on.
A private owner car wouldn't have a railroad's class.
Lionel, 86 foot auto parts auto parts box car.
NPC, what do you mean?
Because
it's not a private owned car.
Lionel tends to tell you when these things were made.
Well, when they get it right.
Hold on. Holy son of a crap. 86 high cubes were first built in the 1960s by Pullman Standard. It was a colorful sight on railroads then and still are today.
Alright, I should specify...
I don't know if the Santa Fe... I could be wrong.
Oh, God! I'm so
1964
stupid.
is actually kind of correct.
I just realized, go back to the gray hopper, look at the reporting mark for 3 seconds and try and process what they actually read out.
Yeah, it's DTM.
Now I know who made it.
Yeah, it took you this whole time to figure it out? It's
So, DTMX is Digital Train Models Reporting Marked. Here's the thing. It's not a private owner. It's meant to, according to the actual names of the files of the gray hopper, it is known as unbranded 3-bay covered hopper.
Oh! This one says cup bar.
Oh. What color is the coupler, honey? I think Melody's been having some fun with that coupler.
But the plate is good.
It's better.
Do not ground coupler when welding. Good
I
start.
don't know if DTM made this one.
No, this feels like a TBT project or...
Oh God, I forgot TBT is working.
I was
on
gonna say,
stuff.
wasn't TBT on this? And who was the other guy?
Wait, I just realized who else might have been doing rolling stock. Remember, they got Milepost on.
Hold
Jonathan
on.
Lewis. That might be why some of this is a little bit more competent. It's Repo, Milepost Simulations, Travel by Train, I think. Caesar Puck, Digital Train Model, Rick Route, G-Trax, and
There's
Gary
the
Doswell
slowest
of Pirate
handbrake.
Simulations.
Oh, but it remembers where I leave it. Good. It doesn't just snap back either.
So they were all made by different people in the team.
I really don't like the coupler. What's the chat saying, by the way? I don't
Not
like...
much. Someone's saying DTMX is not lettered for ATSF. That's because DTMX is meant to be an unbranded logo.
Alright,
and
let's
that
see.
is...
Coupler...
I should actually say, considering I work on these, where the snow goes, honestly, there should be more snow on shit like the brakes and stuff.
I
But
can see the chain.
catwalks being iced up is real.
The chain does move. The actual... I can't stand in the bucket.
No, you're not supposed to... Wait, the IBC box is white now.
Oh, yeah.
That's supposed to...
Well, it's still hollow, but, you know.
It's still hollow, but it's normally yellow, so...
So
yeah,
I can walk on that. I
and
can't,
that's
can't
properly
go in the
done.
bucket. Alright. Well, this isn't the worst so far.
Well, I don't think they changed anything other
I don't
than-
like this, but then again, that's licensing, if I'm
Yeah,
right.
it's supposed to be TTX.
GX.
The numbering pattern is correct.
20, 40, 45, 48, 53, 56, 28.
Yep.
And then in the middle, does it not say in the middle where the... Oh, no, it wouldn't be in the middle.
It would be
on the other
off
end.
to the side where... Oh, the 28-foot containers only? Wait, did you check the builder's plate? Does it have a date now?
Distance travel indicator jack.
Oh, yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. You jack it in where the trucks are. It's stupid. That's real.
I don't like that.
Did you check the builder's plate? Does it have a date now?
These trucks... Hold on.
These are the originals.
These,
Well, let's
Gee,
see.
these aren't repaints, huh? These aren't reskins.
Wait, did you see the builder's plate? Does it say 1995?
Hold on, how do I do the fast speed again?
Okay, go to the top of the screen.
Debugger.
No, console commands, favorites, top one. Now duck walk. See, there you go.
Got it. Okay, perfect.
I can adjust walking speed above, but that's the one for
Oh, babe.
Yes, my love.
You gotta come see this. So, we made sure that these are the Sand Patch cars from 9 years ago.
Correct. I did personally check.
Jack
and
here,
had
piston travel, the thing.
Yep.
All this. Look at the word, the printing barber, S2, HO, SC, all that shit. The spring, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Brace yourself, folks. I just made a discovery. These aren't reskins, huh?
Is it modified?
Nope. That's the exact same thing.
No, then it's a carbon copy.
These aren't reskins, folks. These are well detailed and rethought out of all fresh new cars, including this one.
To be honest, that's the action. The 56 foot's the only one I'm willing to give them a pass
Supposed
on.
to be in the 90s, right?
Maybe it's a rebuild. Well, maybe this is Trinity's.
In the 90s, huh?
Oh, fuck!
They couldn't even be bothered to change it.
I'm gonna go get my other burrito from the car. Where's the keys?
I'm just messing with my keybinds at this point. I'm just...
Darling?
they're in my pocket. The red one.
Okay.
Alright, folks. Let me tell you, like, Freight Car 101. Do you want to take a guess what BLT stands for? Anyone? Anyone at all?
Bacon, lettuce, and trains.
Wrong. Does anyone else want to figure out what BLT stands for? Anyone in the chat?
You have to hover over the chat. Oh, just use mine, yeah.
No, I'm doing this.
Yep.
Anyone at all? BLT is your build date. This is the day it comes out of the factory and is cleared to roll on any Class 1 or subsequent rail. The first two digits are the month, 11 being November. The dash obviously just means we're moving on to the next one. 05 means 2005. This is supposed to be, what was it, 95, 96, around then.
It's meant to be like mid-90s.
Then this car is negative 10 years old, exactly, because it's November. Good start. I am livid already. Alright, let's see. Door bolt. Please tell me that this breaks just like the other one. Door. Climb in.
Oh, because that's the Cajon one, so it works the way it's supposed to do in Cajon.
This sounds like I'm walking on steel. Okay.
It's a carbon copy.
Door. Oh, it's almost like I can click on the door and it works. Sealed?
You can thank Dupcam for that.
Sealed. Okay, there we go. If I had to guess just looking at it, I'd have to... It's a plate F. What's it got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I had to guess, I would say this is a Gunderson. I'm gonna check my poorly scribbled notes. Give me a second, folks.
Oh, fuck, I see the auto rack.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is Gunderson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is also National Steer Car. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, Freight Car America. It is not Freight Car America. I think it's a Gunderson because the bottom part goes into the bottom half of the bottom part with the lip. I was right all along. It is a Gunderson car. Santa Fe never owned that type of 60-foot box car, only the PS Waffles. Even better. Even better. Thank you so much, because I was looking up Berwick. Santa Fe did have Berwick 60-footers. I believe those are the waffles you're thinking of, are by the company Berwick. Thank you, Atlas, for making overpriced models this year that everyone couldn't stop buying.
Wait, there's a Berwick in Massachusetts?
Atlas made Berwick cars earlier this year. Everyone couldn't stop buying Atlas out. I believe those are the 60-foot waffles you're thinking of. The MPC. Very good. Very good of you.
Are those the ones that came out when they were advertising the Centuries?
No, those are the ones that they made about... They underproduced them, and they really should have made at least double, and they would have made, like, a lot more money. Anyways, those cars do have a prototype, I believe, of the late 80s is their build date.
Okay.
These don't. Anyways, if this is just a repaint of the actual car from Cajon, then you know what you're getting. We also know for a fact that these came with the damn F7.
No, not that one.
No? These didn't come with the F7?
No, the rail box.
Something came with the F7. Alright, moving on. This is the
rail box one is what came with the F7.
Alright, let me just preface here. My heart actually just stopped. This is the one. This is the bad one.
So,
This is the bad one?
That's the Dash 8 covered hopper, yeah. From Sam Patch that always had issues.
I can tell by the trucks. Alright, let's see. Coupler. Good. Climb. Yes. Is it here? No.
No.
It's on the other end?
It's on the other... No. Go to the sides.
Oh, it's on the...
No. Here. See, that. So look at that. Look where the shadow mesh is and where the actual thing is. And those are only supposed... Those are defect cards. And you're supposed to now only have
This
two.
is supposed to be the underline or a shadow?
I think so.
Because either way, they missed so much in geometry. All right.
Yes, the bad order holder.
Let me see. Hold on.
No, they didn't work on the sand patch ones originally either.
Nope.
That's when they
Fine.
set them up.
One of these had a thing, though. You said the entire texture was rendered on the side of the whatever.
Okay.
Is
I
it the
think-
coal? Is
No,
it this
it's
one?
on. Yeah, it should be on the ladder.
Oh, yeah, there it is. There's the thing. So that's the same thing over here.
Well, if I go to each end, it should be.
And it's here, too.
It might be one of the cover hoppers that have the fuck up. I don't know.
That's why I was trying to inspect the covered hoppers. What's this UP one doing here?
I believe for the UP AI or the UP drivable services.
Well, guess what? It also has the
Oh.
broken placard.
They're both copies.
Oh, my God.
Yep. These are actually the worst because 90% of their data wasn't changed.
What is it on the ATSF? Hold on. It's the same.
Here.
It's the same.
Can I pull up Discord on yours so we have the chat?
ATSF. When did the merge happen again?
I mean, some of these would probably still be in service.
Built.
Merge was like 90 something, I think.
Built, not rebuilt, not repainted.
Oh fuck! Yeah, that's
Built.
a problem. Yeah, that's built. That was ordered by CSX for some reason.
I can really tell they didn't care about this one. It still says DTG.
Oh, that one actually has no changes other than
Oh,
it's
look,
saying.
look. This would actually. Oh, this would actually be right. Built, June, 1979. Rebuilt, not yet. This is actually correct.
Yeah, that is the
Wow,
one.
they
from
did like one of them. That isn't terrible.
There is literally only one change to that, which is that it says ATSF Twin Bay when you spawn it. Everything else in those files is directly as it was when it was created for Peninsula Corridor. I'm looking for the terrible thing that's on the freight cars. I'm having a hard
There it
time
goes. All
finding
right. Cut bar.
Oh God, what freight car is it?
Something
It is
feels...
a covered hop right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and check in a minute. Here it is. Okay, these. Look, if you want this to be maybe of just after the merge with old BNSF power or old Santa Fe power, you're stretching it with 98.
I mean, there were some built before then.
I understand that. I'm just saying if it's represented as built as 98, then it's.
That's, I believe, the Sherman Hill auto rack copy. No, that one I think is copied from the Cajon one that is UP.
Oh,
Also, tell me, what road name
Hold
is
on,
on the side
hold
of
on.
that car? What road name is on the side of that car, honey?
oh, what is on the side of the car? ATSF.
Can you read it? Tell me, honey. Does soft, fluffy snow from Thomas Tank Engine Season 1 stick to the sides of autoracks that travel at 80 miles an hour? Tell me, does that happen? Look up.
No, not really.
Yeah, so tell me. What color is the autorack?
Well, it looks to be white.
Yeah. They do work. They do open though. I did test, and it does have a cargo load. That, yeah, I believe is the same as it is in Cone.
And then you have to do the. Yep, manual release. Yep, okay.
That's one of the cooler.
No, it's I
things.
remember this one alright, is you have to manually do the thing. I do remember this.
Which hopper is it?
I think it's the
If
191.
Brian calls me one more time, Brian, if you call me on stream, no. Let me make this really fucking clear for anyone who does have my number that's a friend of mine. If you call me on stream, it better be an emergency.
Oh, there it is.
if you ever
There it is.
call me on stream and it's not an emergency, you better have a damn good reason.
Oh, hold on. I have to do the thing. Hold on.
What part of I'm streaming do people not fucking understand? There better be an emergency.
Perfect. Oh, wait. No, I gotta use this.
Yeah, sorry.
Nah, it's okay.
Is it on both?
There it
or
is.
Just, it's only on that one.
We're about to find out.
Yeah, so that's
All
the
right.
entire texture sheet.
That's the whole texture for this car.
Yep. Mapped
Why is it here?
Bad UV mapping.
Oh, it is. I can see it from here.
Yep.
I can see it from here. No.
We'll check the other side.
Wait.
One of these I spawned the wrong way.
I lied. It is.
Then why is it broken on only one? Did you check the other end?
I just did. It is
No,
only
on this.
broken. It is only broken on here.
There's supposed to be text there and there isn't.
Sorry, wrong button, folks. All right. Either ways,
Bad UV mapping.
we saw it. We saw it. Moving on.
Yeah. Or just text me just a quick minute. Ryan, I don't have a private. This is not happening. DM me.
Oh, this one.
You have
sucks.
Discord. I'm not calling. I've been driving all around Boston today, and I've done stuff. Been waiting all day to do this stream.
Oh. Hold on. Coupler. Oh. Alright. I think we're gonna end the stream after this, because holy. What is this? What is this?
The springs?
The snow mapping.
Oh, there's a chance. So here's the thing with that. There's a chance that that's not actually HIS's fault. It may be Skyhook's for when they were making one.
I have no words about that plate.
No, some were in 95.
So remember I was just talking about... Oh, I remember this. This was actually cool. Where you have to manually do the thing...
Yeah.
To do the... Whatever my button is here. It was like I have to do like the...
Oh, I guess I could chime in. You're talking about the builders...
And then you have to manually pull that yourself.
I should
Okay?
mention to you that's
Did
the
you
wrong-
see this?
Yes, I did.
You did see this. Ready? One click. Applied.
Oh, do you know why?
One click. Released.
Do you know? Remember where that flat car first came from? Where did it first come from, baby?
Horseshoe.
No, before that.
I actually don't know.
NEC New York, the trash flats.
This is the trash flat?
Yes, just it doesn't have the containers on it. So I should mention to people who are wondering, no, the build date doesn't matter on this because this is not the correct car. Normally these would be totally differently designed but the same size. They would be RTTX 89-foot triple hitch flat cars. I've only seen a handful of them at my work because there's no fucking reason to use them anymore. This is not the correct one. Rather than make an entirely new car, when Skyhook was running low on time, they asked Dovetail could they use the 89-foot flats and create trailer loads and put the hitches as part of the load, which I think is clever.
There's no number. It's just DTGX.
What about on the other side? Well, it might be because the snow mapping's hiding it. I didn't check. Why don't you compare that auto rack to the other auto rack?
I will, actually.
Why don't you compare the Dash 8? Or you compare the SD40?
Well, I also want to
them all
get
for
food
you.
because the place closes in
I
like
know.
not long from now.
Yeah.
Same builder's plate. Missing DTGX.
Oh no, that's supposed to say ETTX on that one with Sam Patches. I fact checked it.
I just want to see this thing for a minute. Because I've never actually messed with this.
No, because you didn't own Sherman.
Nope. I never got around to it. Alright, let me see.
Wait, no, you did, but only after on your PS5. The freebie.
I didn't get to play it much, though.
No, but you did get it. I just remember not on PC.
Oh, I have to...
Oh, did you check if the gen fills up?
No, I'm just messing with it.
Okay, there you go.
Cab signals... And
Cab caption is cut in by default. What the fuck?
UP logo. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that it's based off of this one. I couldn't find a lot of proper data when looking through.
And these aren't reskins, right? These are completely... these are like something completely different?
That's what Matt Pedelson said on the Roadmap stream. Those are his words that are recorded. Now again, as a senior producer, he's managing a shit ton of stuff, so maybe he just didn't get a chance to strictly
Now it's missing
analyze
the cab signal. It doesn't have the placard. It's like, alright.
It also doesn't say UP up top.
Nope. That actually feels different. It doesn't play a different sound when I put it in.
Good. Hope
Alright.
you can help this. When? Hold on. Whatever the hell he damned me, it better be damn good. People call me on stream. Even if it's Skype's fault, ATSF should have fixed the snow map on that car. I agree, Kat. I completely agree. It's also broken on the 40-foot containers on chassis, which is a thing that I will scream about to the heavens. I can't blame Skyhook because they're British, because they probably didn't really know when it's the best thing Dovetail gave them as a reference. But you know, if they ever did another American route, I would absolutely try to get them the data. I mean, if Joe is willing to listen to me for Worcester, if Pedelson says that if I get on the beta team, I'll set my Stanford stuff, then why not?
I was like, wait a minute. I was like, my braking felt really weird there. Alright.
Yeah. Do you remember this has the braking physics adjusted that were custom for Sherman?
Oh, yeah.
So I do have one more test. I would like you to find one of the larger trains in the timetable. Put it
You
in
just
8.
pulled the thing for me. Great.
I didn't pull anything. Oh, what the fuck? It's because he's on it. Sorry. I need to get like a cord extender. There you go.
I got it. Alright, good. Whacked on. Alright.
Yeah, tell me, see how the Santa Fe one. Oh, does the Santa Fe one feel better? Oh, I didn't.
Okay. It rings twice, sound-wise, and it only patings, like, once.
It's also inaccurate on the Dash 8, too.
Forgot about that.
Miku pointed that out. No, Miku didn't. NGC, if you're watching, put that in the bug list. That the bells are out of sync. The bell animations are incorrectly synced on the Cajon pack.
Oh, it's sort of like that on the original one, too. Sort of.
I don't remember if well, then I believe this has default sounds. From
Oh, but it's
Sherman.
different. I can tell you that it is different. Now that I'm looking at it, it is a little bit different. I'll give it that.
Again, something they should have looked at in testing.
There are a lot of copied assets between the two. Then again, they're both supposed to be the same kind of product.
Do the horns look different?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
I mean, this one screams DTM. Because I've always said, gee, the horn model actually looks kind of good, unlike the TSC stuff. I was like, it's too bad we know what it's going to sound like. You know what I mean. It's like the actual horn actually looks kind of good. Don't get me wrong, it looks different than that. It looks really different.
Hopefully Sean will cover whatever we missed.
Yeah, she wanted me to yell about freight cars, and then also...
Alright, why don't you go...
No, that doesn't work now.
There's the unbranded box card.
Oh, this one here?
Yeah, that's the one that came with the F7 that Pedelson said didn't exist. It's supposed to be our box. Oh yeah, that's weird. We don't have a tank Oh, wait, no, because I think it's using the Cajon tank. Excuse me, never mind. Wait, DOT-117s didn't exist in the 1990s.
Nope. Nope.
DOT-117s are new.
No. These kind of tank cars are. It says it on here. I was gonna say like the 2010s. Yeah, exactly 2010. I was gonna say like the decade, the teens. What are they called? Yeah, the teens. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, God, I just realized that the actual information for the Cajon pack.
What do you mean?
The DOT-117s get used.
Oh joy!
Because they're the only tank car Dovetail ever made.
I actually like this. The DDG. That's actually kind of cool.
What, the italics?
The bulkhead. I actually like that. Granted, you don't
Wait,
get this with this. I'm just saying, like, I actually do like the
You see the warning on the top of the bulkhead? Miku said it's fucking broken. No, go
On
to
the other end?
Yeah, right here.
Oh,
right
this.
Is that English?
Cannot to be loaded above bulkhead.
How is Babby formed?
If a woman is, or if woman has stretched. Wait a second.
If a woman
has starch masks on her belly, does that mean she has been pregnant before? Alright, I think I'm done. I think you needed me to rant about these cars. I gave it a...
How to Ojo board works? Here, did you check the CSX one, see if it's fucked?
I did not. The car?
Yeah. Visually, it's not fucked up, but it's just
By the way, this is what those plates are supposed to look like, folks.
And I'm pretty sure, I think Kasagi made this too. I don't think it was a Dovetail asset.
I don't know. Is it worth your time? Is it worth your money? Is it worth 18? I don't know.
This doesn't even talk about the time kill and the scenarios. This is talking about the stock.
I don't know. You're getting some... Eh.
Do me one more favor, babe.
What?
Go back to the menu. Show them the notch 8 problem.
Okay to...
Yep.
Main menu?
Main menu. Cajon pass.
Alright, after this, seriously, we need to go. Because
oh, yeah, absolutely.
They close. Alright, I want to eat.
Yeah, this will take 2 minutes. And then I'll just wind on the screen really quick. So what cars did Dovetail make? So the bi-level auto racks are originally Dovetails. So a bunch of stuff from Sandpatch is actually done by Skyhook.
Is this crashing?
No, it just has a really stupid long fucking load thing.
There it goes.
No. It's hard to say exactly what cars Dovetail made. A lot of the British shit, stuff that wasn't made by Ed Fisk, is Dovetails. The original 3 locomotives for Sandpatch, I believe, are all by Skyhook, as is the GP40-2 and Coil car.
Oh.
The tank car, I know for a fact, I'm pretty sure has to be Dovetail. 56 foot, I couldn't say. It's one of the few freight cars that they got right out of the box. Except for the fact that they look like shit nowadays in real life.
Oh, brother. This is taking, like...
Mm-hmm. Is this going back to the menu?
All I hit was main menu.
Hold on.
Oh.
Okay.
That was a sound. I just heard a sound.
Okay, go to the trains.
No, a Railroad Tycoon sound. I know.
Oh,
what sound
someone
it was.
started follow. Oh, someone hit follow.
Choose a route, or is it quick play?
I can't read the name from here, but somebody followed.
Choose a route.
Whoever your username is, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so choose a route.
Okay.
Cajon.
Yeah.
Timetable. That
Santa
one.
Fe in the 90s. What a great...
Choose a dash 8. Yeah. Now, do one of the bigger trains that has not a lot of HPT. Yep. Sure,
Like
do
that
that
one?
shit. Yeah, we can try that shit. And then
Oh no, like
just-
one of these.
Yeah, something like that that's heavy.
All right.
All right. Then just
Now
set
we
the
play
ME2A. You remember with ME2A valve
Oh, yeah.
in Dash 8, right?
Oh yeah.
Just call me A Pro. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you guys like this content. So those who are brand new to the channel, the avatar you see on screen is not mine. This is my boyfriend's, but they really like Sayori. You guys sound like you know your stuff on trains. Always pretty rare coming across train people on Twitch. Even ones who stream trains sim interestingly enough. Yeah, that's not... I don't mean to knock some of the ambassadors on Dovetail, because it's not their fault. But when they're the ambassadors, I wish we had one or two more people like Dad Rail that on the U.S. side were ambassadors that knew things, besides having Brandon for a signal guy. Like, I would love to provide certain data from them. I happen to like Sarah as well, the more I follow you. Yeah, for those who have seen the hot goth chick with the massive tits, that's my avatar. Alright.
Okay.
Genfield. Cut the air brakes
Leader
in.
deed. Cut in for
But do
freight.
not release them.
Nope.
Did you just hit the Genfield?
Yep.
MU2A?
Yep.
Alright. Reverse,
Engine room, Genfield, controller. Good.
Alright, so then put her in forward, get outside with the 2 key, put her in 8.
Everyone want to see something hilarious?
Yeah, I believe this is the consist, too.
Dump it.
No, don't dump it. Slam it in 8. Don't do anything with the brakes.
Keep the brakes on.
Yep.
All right.
Watch what happens after a second. When it gets bad enough. Doesn't always happen, but
I did put the Indy on.
let go of the engine. Even though you said that model isn't yours, I'm glad you like it. I'm from Canada. I can do it myself, but I'm on my phone. Oh, I should clip it. Chat, please, someone who's watching, clip that, please. I knew you were gonna take it. Restart it real quick to see if it's, because it'll be instant. See, do it one more time, but that's from the 8. Use the 8 key so you can watch the whole thing.
Oh, I'm trying to mess with the thing now to make the thing. Now I'm jumping all over the place. Sorry, folks. Sayori hasn't eaten all day. Outside of like a bag of pretzels. How long did we do? Like about 200 miles of driving? Oh, jeez, we did a lot.
A little less than that.
Outside of a bag of pretzels and stuff, I didn't eat much today. Alright.
Alright.
I need food. Alright, brakes.
Genfield, MU2A.
Leader D.
Actually,
Free.
I don't even think you need to cut them in.
8 key, like you said.
Yeah, and then just zoom out so you can watch the thing fly.
Da-da-da-da.
Alright.
Alright.
Maybe blow the horn, let them know you're coming. Actually, hold it so when it flies away you get to hear the Doppler.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I will. Just wait for the amperage to go up, and
Once it gets up, it'll explode.
Oh, I'm waiting. Oh, I'm waiting.
You left the Indy off, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, don't worry, it'll happen.
Come on.
What the fuck do you say?
Maybe it's because I'm hitting the horn.
If that's why, I will laugh. Maybe put the Indy on and then take it off.
Hold on. Indy.
It might be that.
Handle on.
Someone said if you're trying to release the brake, so maybe it's the fact that... Yeah. Now let's see if it does it. Did it a second ago. It's not like it's not happening. That current draw would kill that unit in real life.
Oh, it wasn't as great.
Did happen though.
The first one was awesome.
On the topic of trains, does your area miraculously have train service? Yes, it does.
All right, I'm gonna.
Without doxing myself, I can say if anyone's ever looked up the Hartford line, that's us.
We have a half hour till they close. I want to get
Put
food,
my
please.
sexy socks on. I already have makeup on, so I'll just shut down this fucking stream.
Yeah, so you shut down the stream. I'll go warm up the car now. I just want to go.
Yeah, we got freight service and we got Amtrak up here.
All right, folks. This is Sayori saying goodbye. I don't know when the next time I'll be around is, but you know.
Well, next
Sayonara,
time,
suckers.
next time, hopefully, we'll have the link thing where you and I can both be on stream at the same time from your laptop. All right, let me change models real quick. Because I am fucking. It's like a split personality thing changing. There we go. There we go. There's me. Come on, VTube Studio. Let me have it.
Just end it, man. We gotta go.
Yep, there we go. I'm closing it. So, thank you guys for everything. It's nice being. So, yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully, you've seen this. If you want to see anything else that wasn't covered, Schnauzapau has an hour and 4-minute long review where I think he jumps off a building at the end. I would too. But yeah, simply put, you should buy this pack. If you want some more scenarios, you want some stuff to spice it up, fine. But if you think that you're going to get some really quality rolling stock, think again. Don't do that. So, anyways, this is Trixie. I'm not even going to do my fade out or intro shit, so we're going to go get dinner. So, bye-bye. Thank you all for watching, and thanks for those of you who followed. So, yeah. Thank you all who attended, because seriously, this is a really successful stream. And thank you to you, baby, for covering all the shit I couldn't.
Oh yeah. Don't worry. If you need more freight cars diagnosed and shit, let me know.
Alright, let me shut this shit off. Love you all. Bye-bye.